Hey guys, welcome back to Frosted Gaming. This is going to be an update of a video that I had already put out on how to record chat on PS4 and Xbox One. It works for both consoles. I screwed up on the first video. I had one of my connections wrong. So let's get right into it. You're actually going to need 4 different types of cables. One's pretty much just a standard extension or something like that. You don't necessarily have to have an Elgato or anything like that. You can run it and plug it into your PC or whatever. But let's get started here. Okay, first one you're going to need, I'm going to put everything in a link in the description below. You won't need everything except for the, you'll need everything except for, I believe, the Elgato HD60. If you already have one, great. It works awesome with Elgato HD60 or the Elgato HD. So, first thing you're going to need is the Microsoft headphone adapter, which is on the bottom of the controller here. As you guys can see right here, it has the 3.5mm jack in the bottom. So from that, you're actually going to, I'm gonna unplug this from the controller here. Ugh. And they have to make it so dang difficult. There we go. Okay, first cable you're gonna need is not this one. Fail. Okay, first cable you're gonna need is, if you can notice on the screen here, there is a 1, 2, 3, 4 poles there. That's including the tip. Now, what that means is it is a chat-enabled connection. So one of those rings is for chat. Okay. What you want is, this will also be in a link in the description. This is the cable that plugs into the bottom of the controller here. So obviously your controller being right here, this plugs in your controller, and then this plugs into the adapter. Okay. Now, on the 2 connections on the bottom here, one will have a picture of a microphone on here, and the other will have a picture of a headset right there. So that's the first splitter that you want off of there. Let me think here. Okay, headset splitter. Okay, the next cable that you want, as you notice, only has 1, 2, 3 rings. Like I said, you won't have to search for any of this stuff. Don't try to search for cheaper prices. I already pretty much did that for you. Everything is going to be in a link in the description, okay? The second one is going to have a male to 2 female ends, similar to the first one, but this one is just a stereo splitter, okay? So it's just stereo, as in there's no special headset or chat connection on each side. And so that's just a normal stereo splitter. You are going to plug that in. Once you guys get all these cables, come back and view this video and actually walk through it with me, and I'll show you how to connect it. So this is actually, this second splitter, the stereo splitter, is going to connect to the headset one, the picture of the headset. So you're going to plug that into that one, okay? As you can see, it's already getting a little lengthy, but that's okay, because you know, this is, besides using 2 or 3 Skype accounts at the same time, which is a lengthy process to set up. You have to have multiple emails. Also, using the Kinect, it's not very, it's not very efficient. This is just plug and play. You're good to go. Towards the end of the video, I will actually cut to a video where it actually works, and I'll prove it to you in an in-game video. Okay, next we have the pink cable. This is just a splitter right here. Your headset will plug into this. Okay, so the pink plugs into the chat right here. That first splitter that comes off the controller. Sorry if I'm blocking it. We're going to turn this. Okay, so the first splitter that comes off the controller, and it's the one with the microphone. So the pink goes to microphone. Okay. Next up, plug the green one, that green side, into one of the stereos. So here's the first splitter that comes off the controller. Here's the second splitter into those 2 female ends. The green side of this third cable, this one over here, actually plugs into one of these. Okay, so you plug that in there. Now the only remaining connection is the one for, okay, on the stereo splitter. That actually goes to your Elgato or whatever gaming, or your PC or whatever. Okay, so you can record it in your software. Is basically, I'm not going to pull it out from the desk and everything like that because I have it wired and configured into my setup. Is just a 3.5mm 1, 2, 3 pole I went with, I think it's a 6 foot or a 4 foot or something like that. That gives you a little bit of length if you're sitting back from the TV or whatever. Luckily mine is right here, so, and my Kinect is sensing my hand. Not cool. Okay, so the second splitter, so there's the first splitter, we already got that all filled. Second splitter, this is the stereo splitter, so the remaining connection on the stereo splitter, you plug your 3.5mm extension into that. And that runs to my Elgato, and I'll show you the settings on the Elgato in 1 second. Now, the remaining connection, which is actually the other end of the pink and green, this is for your headset. Your headset should have a 3.5mm 4-pole connection, just like the first cable that I showed you. That plugs into here. Done. All done. Now, like I said, I'm going to leave everything in a link in the description. I'm actually going to show you guys settings on the Elgato. I'm going to boot it up here. I just started my PC, so I have a solid state drive. It comes up pretty quick. I'm going to use this time right here to show you guys proof that it actually does work. Collateral!
Yeah! Oh, no, I thought I got last kill.
Dude, fuck, I did pretty good, not gonna lie.
Guys, there's gonna be another gameplay. What? He's at the top?
Yeah. I saw that guy trying to do the glitch. It's over by the school, right to this guy's right. Okay, so you can see that it does work. The chat works just fine. I'm going to show you now. When you first start it up, if you have an Elgato, your chat settings and your microphone settings, they're going to be way out of whack. So what you want to do is you want to set your game volume all the way up to max, and your live commentary volume through your external mic, depending on your mic or whatever. I'm sure they're pretty much all the same for the input to the Elgato or the PC. You want to turn that up to about 30% or 33%. That seems to be the perfect combo. So your chat volume through the Yeti or whatever is not overpowering the chat coming from the people in the game or the game sound. So what you want to do is in the Elgato, you'll see your picture of your Elgato right here. You want to come over to the settings tab right next to it, click on that, and under capture, you'll see with analog audio. You want to make sure that box is checked. Click OK, and then come down over here, right down below that, to the main menu of the Elgato here, and you want to come down to game audio. Make sure that is maxed out, which mine isn't quite, but it should be. So game volume, maxed out. Now go down to below live streaming. Close that one. I always close that one. I don't use it very often. Come down to live commentary, and you want to turn that up to about 33%. So it's going to be right around -6 decibels. And that'll be the commentary coming through here. Also, you want to make sure that your commentary button down here is clicked before you hit record, and you're good to go. That's it. That's really all you need to do. I think all these cables totaled up. I haven't checked lately, but I want to say it's anywhere from like $10 to $12 or something like that. If this was really helpful to you, it would really help me out if you guys click the subscribe button down below. It'll be down in this corner over here. Stay up to date with me on my channel. I play all the new games coming out, so how-tos, let's plays, things like that. So, alright guys, that's going to be it for this video. I hope you all enjoyed, and I hope it was helpful to you. I care about every single one of you, so let's keep the content coming for you. Alright guys, peace out.
Listen.